Guys, welcome to this video. I'm actually going to be reviewing my TTR 125, Yamaha TTR 125 in this video. I've been looking on YouTube a lot lately for actually one of these videos, and I don't see many. There really are not that many TTR 125 videos, so I thought I'd bring you guys one of my own. I've had this bike for about a year now. It's a 2005. You know, I think they just started coming out with the electric starts for these in the 2005 models, but I really do enjoy this bike for multiple reasons. It's like a medium-sized tire, but basically this is the best bike if you're right in the transition of going into something from like a small 110 to maybe a 230 like this. This is a much bigger bike. As you can see, you got this bike, and then you got this one right here. It's a pretty big difference in size. So the TTR, sorry, I have to go around this thing every single time I'm on here. TTR 125 is perfect for that, and it's got the speed you want. If you're like, obviously if you're like trying to go nuts, then no, it's not gonna have enough speed. But compared to the 110, this thing really, it puts in the work in plenty of it. So yeah, plenty of power, perfect size if you're kind of in that transition stage. And personally, the Yamaha motor has never let me down. I'll tell you this now, this motor has not let me down once at all. You know, as usual, it's got a carburetor, so you know, yes, you may have problems with the carburetor. The only reason why I'm sticking with that is, like, in my own ownership of this, I haven't had a personal problem. Now, when I bought this a year ago, the carburetor was a little bit funky, so we had to mess around with the carburetor. I think we ended up buying a new one. But yeah, right now what I have on it is this FMF pipe that also came with that when I bought it from another guy. But yeah, guys, this is kind of like the whole point of why I'm making this video. Is I want to just ensure you guys, because I bet if you're watching this, you want to know, like, you know, sizing, motor, is it reliable? Yes, the Yamaha motor is, this motor is probably the most reliable motor I've ever had. Sorry, engine. I know people say engine, motor, that I've had in a dirt bike. I've never had a problem with it. It's always put out the power that I need. There's never something wrong with it, or like it's just simply not starting. I'll probably record a cold start for you guys in a minute here. I actually nearly forgot to do a cold start for you guys. It's very cold. It hasn't been started in like 2 weeks. So yeah, I'm gonna put you down right here. Snowing out right now. Darn it. I'll leave it, try to like mount it like that right there. That should be good. So turn the gas on. Mission, I start it with the choke on always at all times. I give it no gas also, no gas. Cold start of it. Took a couple kicks, and then again I have to remind you guys, this thing is cold. It's freezing out here. It's snowing. Hasn't been started in, I'd say, a week. 2 weeks. 2 weeks. No, it's been 2 weeks since this thing's been started. Took a couple kicks, but you know it goes. No gas. That's choke on. And here's a good sound of my FMF. It's still very cold. Yeah. Okay, I'll put it closer. Yeah, I'll even drive a little bit while it's cold. Like for example, over here I got my 110. It's actually completely flat, but this thing, you know, I mean, like, it's got the like a little bit of power, and I've had like a ton of problems with it. Could be because I beat the heck out of it or different reasons, but this one I've beat this one a ton. Like, I've gone into nasty mud with this. I actually washed it for the season this winter here in Connecticut. So yeah, I'm trying to think of other reasons of why this bike is just so good. Obviously I've a little bit outgrown it, so I'm gonna head over to that 230 probably in a year or so, by spring maybe. Trying to think of anything else. There's not really a downside I could say to this thing at all. You know, it puts the power, like plenty of power. The wheel size is perfect, guys. I would say I'm 5'6". Back tire's a little bit flat. I'm 5'6", and for an example, if you guys are trying to plan on sizing here, I'm 5'6" with a medium tire one. This is how I'm sitting. That's how much my feet go down. So yeah, it's definitely outgrowing it a little bit now. But this is also with the back tire a little bit flat. I've got a slow leak. Yeah, it's getting a little bit lower. I've got a slow leak in the back tube. I got to get a whole new tire for spring season. So yeah, nothing. Oh yeah, the electric start. That you need the electric start. This thing is so good in the winter. And it's funny, I'm such a hypocrite. I'm saying that, and my electric starter isn't even charged right now. I'm pretty sure it needs to be connected. Because as always, somehow that thing isn't working for me anymore. That's the one thing that's not like, you know, that's my own problem. That's not in all TTRs for sure. Yeah, everything else is great. I love the Yamaha blue. Another reason why you should get a Yamaha. And I have nothing against Honda, Kawasaki, Suzuki. I've owned a Suzuki. I've owned, actually, no, the only dirt bike company I haven't owned yet is a KTM. Maybe one day. But yeah, as you can see, I have a Honda, Yamaha. I've got a Kawasaki over there. I used to own a 2-stroke Suzuki, but that thing bombed out on me. This is a 4-stroke. I love, so guys, also another segment I want in this. 4-stroke, 2-stroke. That's another big thing that you want to know. Personally, in my opinion, if you want that medium segment of a 2-stroke in between like a smaller bike like the 110 and like a bigger bike like the 150, 230, definitely, in my opinion, you should get a 4-stroke bike. Now, what I mean by this is, yes, go right ahead, you can get a 2-stroke 80, like a Suzuki. I know they make those 80cc 2-strokes, 85cc's. Those are little rockets, I'll tell you that for sure. I used to have a Suzuki 80cc 2-stroke. Those are literally rockets. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. But what I'm saying is, those you will grow out of, and at the same time you have like a lower cc, it's 2-stroke. When, you know, maybe in a year you'll have to move up to, you know, you want a 230 or something, whereas this thing lasts you for a good amount of time. Even when you're grown, you could still ride this thing. Pushes the power. It's not the little ying ying like a 2-stroke. It's got the 4-stroke engine in it. Also, a warning, because this is also for kind of beginners. If you're just getting into the whole dirt bike thing, you don't know much about engines. A 2-stroke. If you're getting a 125 2-stroke engine, that thing could push nearly as much as this 4-stroke 230. That's just the 2-stroke engines. They're rockets. They sound annoying, but they're rockets. And they're also big wheel, the 125s too. So watch out. So say you want to compare the YZ 125 to this. That's not comparable. The TTR and the YZ are just not comparable at all. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope I covered enough for you guys on this Yamaha 125 TTR. It's never put me down. 100%. I think you should get it. This is a 2005 again, but I know to this day they're still making the great 125s. Alright, I hope they are. So yeah, that's gonna do it. Please subscribe, guys. If I see a lot of subscribers and a lot of views on this, I'm gonna make videos on that bike, the Kawasaki over there, my go-kart. I've got a ton of different machines. I have a whole other shed full of machines that I'll love to make videos of. So yeah, please subscribe, please like the video, comment if you want any questions. I'll answer anything on this bike. I love this thing. So yeah, please subscribe, like, and thank you guys so much for actually clicking on my video. I hope this like helped you out because there's not many reviews. And yeah, see you guys in the next video. Thank you again for watching.